everyone, welcome to my channel. Today again I'm back with another video. This video is slightly different from my past video. In this video I talk about furniture. No, not about selling or buying furniture. We talk about how to DIY your existing furniture, like give it a new look, give it a new feel, and let's go. Let's see how this worked out. For a long time I was searching online for furniture which was light in color or preferably white in color, although it's very difficult to maintain white furniture. Now, I couldn't find a lot of options online. The most obvious question following this would be, why not go for IKEA? But sadly IKEA does not deliver in Kolkata, where I currently live. So if I wanted to get an IKEA furniture, I had to get it delivered to someone in Bombay and then get it re-delivered to myself in Kolkata. And frankly, that takes a lot of time, effort, and a lot of patience, which I don't have. So I grabbed the chest of drawers that I had in my room and I went ahead and colored it. So I had this chest of drawers in my room for the past 2 years, and I got it locally. I think it costed me like 3,500, and I had no complaints with it. Not until lockdown. So it already was kind of neutral in color. So I used Asian paints for this. Now surprisingly I could have gone for something which is more wood friendly, but I think a wall paint, slightly of a plastic nature, not like a very distemper or an oil paint, they go pretty well with your furniture. We had got our house color during January when the lockdowns were slightly waning out and things were looking more positive. So we had quite a lot of paint at hand, and fortunately they were also of neutral tones. They were exactly the color of my room, so I was quite lucky in that way. I will link the paint as well as the color code which I have used on my furniture, but you can just go ahead in the paint store and make your selection. Another thing we have to keep in mind during coloring is the paintbrush. Now you can go for any paintbrush, just make sure that it is very dense and it's not small, because you're painting furniture, so you need a big paintbrush. Unless you are very you're cutting the corners, then it's okay if you want like a very slim brush. So I will try to link a paintbrush for you in the description, but I got mine from a hardware store, so it's very basic. And the third thing that of course I used was a sanding paper. It is not mandatory, however it's good to sand your furniture before you actually go ahead and paint them. I did not use any kind of filler because my furniture was quite okay, but if you have something which has like dents or bigger holes, then you might as well want to go in for like a something like a putty, which you can easily find in your hardware stores, and you can go ahead and fill those holes and then sand them and level them up with the furniture surface, and then go ahead and start your priming. I also used a primer before I forget. I used 2 coats of primer for my furniture and followed it up with two coats of paint. Now I think I have given details of all the things I've used in the furniture, and I have not shown the actual end result. So let's go and see how it turned out. This is the wardrobe that we are talking about. You can see it's super neutral. It's something that I wanted for so long. So I got this painted, like you can see. You can also see me if I turn a bit. Yeah, you can see me in that mirror there. So this is the wardrobe. So you can see, like I said, a lot of brush strokes here and all over basically. So I painted the entire wardrobe in this beautiful neutral pink sort of a shade, and you can see that we have used these stickers. Now these are the ones that I got from Amazon. I got them 200 pieces for $2.99. I got it for another project actually, but some of that was left. So not some, like quite a lot was left. So I kind of went ahead and stuck them into this beautiful waterfall design that you can see on either sides of this wardrobe. Now I also made sure that I take out all the hardware. So I took this out. This one I could not. So you might see that a little bit of paint is there, but mostly I took this one off. So yeah. So I just reattached all that hardware there, and then I gave it this beautiful design and a little bit of decoration on top, and this is my in room vanity, and I completely love it. This is filled with all of my knickknacks like makeup and a few tools and stuff. So this is the wardrobe. It sits so pretty, it goes really well with my interiors. Now, very important thing is I did not give it a coat of varnish. So the paint itself, you can see that the paint itself is actually, it's really nice and it's really shiny. And since it's a plastic paint, it's also quite forgiving, because I had messed up with one of the stickers, like this distance between the stickers, they were not proper. So I could easily take the sticker off and I could just, get it back on. So it's quite forgiving in that aspect. And since it's a plastic paint, so if you have like a little bit of damp cloth, you can easily wash anything off from this, like clean it very easily with that damp cloth. And it looks absolutely fantastic in my opinion. It looks also really lovely during the night when I have the warm lights going on in my room. And when I sit on this table here, like this is my study table, when I sit on this table, I can see a reflection of myself in those mirrors. And yeah, I'm a little bit of obsessed, so I do look at the reflection. So this is all about it, and I've put a little bit of small things here. And yeah, so this is what I have for you guys. Hope to see you in my next video. Stay safe, take care, and